Hey beautiful Tovians, welcome back. It's your girl Tovia Ogun back again with another exciting video. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome. If today is your first time seeing my face, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video, and leave me a comment. So guys, I have been getting this question a lot and I'm finally going to be answering it on this video. And the question is, where can you get an apartment in Scotland? Now, a lot of you have told me you want to move to Scotland and you're not really sure where you can get a house, where you can get an apartment, where you can get a place to live. So I will be answering that question today. And for anyone seeing my face for the first time, I have been making lots of videos about living in Scotland, life in Scotland, and working in Scotland. If you haven't seen any of those videos yet, make sure you click on the link up there and go to the video, or you can get the link on my description box on all my videos about life in Scotland. Without further ado, let's just get into this video. So I'm going to be talking about 4 places where you can get an apartment in Scotland. Obviously there is more, for this 4 places I'm going to be listening to this what a lot of people have used. We've also used it and it actually worked fine, so that's why I'm going to be mentioning the 4. Now the first place where you can get an apartment here in Scotland is through housing associations. So I do live in Glasgow, and if you're thinking to move to Glasgow, Aberdeen, or wherever in Scotland, what you want to do is to go online and search up the housing association in that city that you're moving into. So you can go online and just search housing associations in Glasgow or housing associations in Aberdeen. So once you find those housing associations, you can give them a call. If you have any specific question, give them a call and ask them all of your questions. Some of them also give you the opportunity for you to do a live chat on their website. So let me say you find any housing association in the city you want to move to. What you want to do is to go to their website. Once you get to their website, you can normally see like a live chat over there, and then you're given the opportunity to chat with a human. So what you want to do is to chat with that person and ask them all of your questions. So some of them also give you the opportunity to fill a form online for their housing application. So if you're moving to Scotland like 2 months time, 3 months time, 4 months time, 5 months time, you want to do these things earlier than supposed. So you want to move on and just start filling those forms quickly, because most times people ask so much. So first come first serve. You want to fill their online forms and let them know the type of house you are looking for. Another thing you can do is, if you're already living in Scotland, what you want to do is, if you find any housing association online and you want to like live with them, what you want to do is to walk straight to their office, get their address online and go to their office. Once you get to their office, ask them for the application form. They will give it to you. That way it is faster than just doing it online. They will easily answer to you if you give them that form like straight to their office rather than just going online. Okay, so that one works faster. Anyways, that's one way you can actually find a house in Scotland, going through the housing associations in the city you're moving to. It's very, very trustable. Okay, so they won't ask you to pay ahead. Once you apply, your application is successful, they will obviously call you to go see the house first. If you like it, that's when you get to pay. Okay, like for me, I'm living under a housing association, which I'm not going to mention in this video because they're obviously not going to pay me. I won't give them clients, so they have to pay me. They need clients. Get anyways, yeah, so you want to use the housing associations. So the second one is campus. If you're a student, this can work for you. You can obviously join the campus, but I think why most people don't like to stay in campus, because they want to live with their families, or they want to be able to live freely, you know, get home anytime they like, come home with whoever they like. But if you're living in the campus, you can't really do most of these things. There's a lot of restrictions. But that being said, you can speak to your school association or the school hub, and then you can be in the campus. That's one way you can also, you know, get an apartment, a place to live here in Scotland. The third way you can actually get a house here in Scotland, or an apartment here in Scotland or Glasgow where I live, is by speaking to your local shops or people or friends. So most people I know, they do let like local shops, like those African shops, they will let them know like we have a free room available or a free place available. So if you see anyone, let me know. So if you're looking for an apartment like that or a room like that, you can speak to those people and let them know. If you want to be, you know, fast and quick, you don't want to be slow, you don't want to be lazy, get to work, you will obviously find a room if you're ready to find one. That is one way people have used. and so you can also do the same, especially if you're new to the country, if you're new to the state, if you're new to the city. This is one good way you can actually find an apartment. The fourth way you can actually find a house or an apartment here in Scotland is by doing a search online. Obviously, there's a lot of houses online. There's a lot of private companies or private people who are actually giving out houses, or agents are actually giving out houses to people. I mean, there's a lot of them. You can search online and you will find so many of them. But the thing is, most times you don't really know who to trust and who not to trust. One thing you should never do is pay before seeing the house, or pay without having a lawyer or someone standing there with you, or meeting these people face to face. Not just meeting them face to face. If you meet them face to face, find a way to take a picture just in case they are trying to scam you. But I don't think they will scam you if you already seen the house yourself. Like, you've been there, you've seen it, you've been present there. So if you've been able to get all of that proofs, if anything should happen, if you get the police involved, it's easy for them to catch that person who gave you that house, who made you see that house, who worked you into that house. You get me? So make sure you go to see the house, you've been to the house before you pay anything. Don't just pay online and just give anybody your money. That's not okay. So obviously you can get a house online, you can search online, and then you see a lot of houses free that you can rent. Again, do not pay anybody until you've seen the house, you viewed it, and you like it, and you're like, okay, I want to take this house. You get what I mean? Anyways, guys, that's the 4 things I've written down on how you can actually find a house here in Scotland or Glasgow. But obviously there's more ways you can actually find a house. You can even use like the Glasgow City Council, which people obviously use. You can get a house through them, but obviously I didn't want to add that because to get that, you want to be in a kind of a situation where you don't have a house, where you're stranded, where you need to like move fast from wherever you currently is. So that is another discussion. But that being said, you can use any of these 4 tips to get a house or an apartment here in Scotland quickly if you're ready to get yourself a house. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe, thumbs it up, and share with your friends. The next video coming up will be how much you can actually pay for a house here in Scotland or Glasgow. Without further ado, hope you enjoyed this video. Share with your friends, subscribe. I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. Thank you and bye.